The hypocrisy of Youknodavibes. Youknodavibes ended up leaving the game after kicking Griso from his clan, all because he wanted complete control over him. Vibes couldn't handle the fact that he couldn't dictate how Griso played the game. A game that Griso paid for with his own money. Unlike others who blindly follow along, Griso refused to be manipulated into making fake content to boost Vibes' ego. The reality is, Griso was completely innocent and had no interest in being involved in Vibes' unnecessary drama. He made it clear that he just wanted to play the game without getting dragged into petty conflicts. But Vibes wasn't having it. He took things to the next level, outright telling Griso that he wasn't allowed to play with me. Griso stood his ground, reminding Vibes that our friendship existed long before he ever joined the clan. That didn't sit well with Vibes, so he made the impulsive decision to kick him. Once removed from the clan, Griso was finally free to play with whoever he wanted, and he did just that. But things took a hilarious turn when Vibes ran into Griso in the dark zone. After getting completely farmed out of the lobby, Vibes lost his cool. Despite being the one to kick Griso and claim he wanted nothing to do with him, he suddenly started raging, calling Griso out for teaming up against him. Now let me ask, what kind of person acts like this? First, he kicks someone for not obeying his rules, then gets mad when that same person plays the game on their own terms? Sounds like pure hypocrisy to me. Vibes returns, but nothing has changed. Here we are, months later, and we finally come across Vibes again after his long break from the game. A break that conveniently started after he kicked Griso and got farmed out of the lobby. As expected, nothing has changed. He's still avoiding 1v1s with me, and we all remember how he used to brag about barely managing to get kills against me. Back then, he needed his friends feeding him bonus armor and relied on an overpowered SMG while I was using an AR. And let's not forget, he even tried to flex getting just 2 kills, blaming it on the fact that he was on a PlayStation 5 while I was still on a PlayStation 4. But now that we're both on the same console, he stands absolutely no chance in a fair 1v1. There's no more excuse making, no more advantages, and no more pretending. The truth is simple. He will lose every single time. And deep down, he knows it. If he truly believed otherwise, he'd call me out for a rematch. But let's be real, we all know that's never gonna happen. Instead, he continues to rely on cheesy builds, trying to make himself look better than he really is. We've all come across noobs who pull the same moves. They use every advantage they can find, but the moment you match their energy, they fall apart. And when that happens, they don't just lose the fight, they lose their cool. Vibes is no different. Here you can clearly see us taking on a full group of 8 players, and yet, not once did we complain about any multi-grouping. We knew going in that both teams had dedicated healers, making it much harder to secure kills. But despite that, watch how we managed to take them both out with absolutely no healer on our side. How did they let this happen? The reality is simple. When it comes to these two teams, there's zero competition. They constantly rely on crutches to gain an advantage. Yet the moment we counter their tactics, they're the first to start complaining. At this point, it's obvious that none of them can truly hold their own in the dark zone. But if you disagree, let us know. Which one of them do you think can actually stand on their own? Drop your answer in the comments. We'll be waiting. Vibes had no idea that Griso was in the lobby farming him once again. Do you think he would have stuck around if he knew ahead of time? Or would he have rage quit even faster? Well, he knows now. Griso has handed him yet another humiliating defeat. The so-called narcissist takes another L. Will this be the moment he takes yet another break from the game? Is he still claiming that this is more than just a video game for him? Oh wait, people didn't know that Vibes takes this game personally? That's right. Nearly 40 years old, yet he acts like every loss is some life-altering event. Someone, please tell me this is a joke. But no, unfortunately, it's all very real, and as always, we've got the proof to back it up. In this clip, it's obvious that Vibes is trying to show off, attempting to catch me in a one-on-one situation once again. However, he's not going in alone. He has a healer backing him up, giving him an advantage with extra damage. On top of that, he's using a pestilence to try and secure a quick, easy kill. Despite all these advantages, the superior player came out on top, as usual. He'll undoubtedly regret this decision, and will think twice before rushing me solo in the future. Yes, you just saw me take their exotic, and there was absolutely nothing they could do to stop it. Now let's talk about Vibes for a moment. He kicked Griso and proceeded to lecture his teammates on how to play the game, even though he's never helped any of them get the game in the first place. What's his deal? Why would he act this way? Is it jealousy? Hatred? What makes this game so much more than just a game for him? It's clear that he's mentally and emotionally invested in a way that goes beyond healthy competition. Could it be that he's upset with himself for not being a better player? Maybe he's bitter about getting exposed for all the wild behavior he's been caught doing in the past. Will he ever change? Honestly, we couldn't care less about any of it. What we do know is that he's constantly dying in-game, and will forever be remembered as a fake content creator who copies others, builds to showcase as his own. He'll keep bragging about the dead subscribers he probably bought to inflate his numbers. And let's not forget the fact that he made his girlfriend pay for his vacation, only to cheat on her afterward. He's just an oddball with no respect for anyone. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and share it with everyone. Hope you all have a great day, and thanks for watching. Until next time.